Let me guess. You think you're broke because you don't earn enough. Of course. It's always the salary, the market, the economy, the government, the boss, the system, Mercury in retrograde. Here's a thought you're not going to like. Maybe you're not broke because of what's in your bank account. Maybe you're broke because of what's in your living room. Today we're not talking about crypto, the dollar, or your income. We're talking about your environment, the noise, the clutter, the people, the chaos, the places you insist on living in and calling it normal. This is the quiet way. If you're looking for comfort, you're lost. If you're looking for clarity, stay. Let's talk about why money avoids your environment like a red flag X. People love to believe they're in control of their lives. I think for myself. I make my own decisions. Sure. Meanwhile, your room looks like a storage unit. Your phone screams notifications. Your TV is always on. Your friends are always complaining. And you still think your environment has nothing to do with your wallet. Here's the first brutal point. Your environment is not neutral. It's either training you to be richer in discipline, focus, and clarity, or poorer in attention, time, and self-respect. Look at a chaotic environment. Noise all the time. People shouting over each other. TV, music, phone, conversations, all at once. Visual mess. Clothes on the chair, dishes in the sink, endless tabs open. Now ask yourself, what kind of decisions are born in that climate? Not long-term ones. Not calm, rational ones. Not wealth-building ones. Chaos creates reaction, not strategy. And broke people live reacting to everything. The rent is urgent. The payment is urgent. The bill is urgent. The fight at home is urgent. The drama in the group chat is urgent. Everything is right now. So nothing is 10 years from now. And that's exactly how you stay stuck. Wealth is built in environments where you can sit, think, and plan without being emotionally assaulted every 5 minutes. If your life is constant noise and stimulation, you don't have an economic problem. You have an atmospheric problem. Let's talk about noise. Not just sound, but psychological noise. You wake up. Before you even stand up, you've already checked your social media, absorbed other people's opinions, seen 3 success stories, and 10 "my life is ruined" posts, opened a chat full of complaints and memes. Congratulations. You've started your day drowning in other people's emotional trash. Do you really expect to build a solid financial life with the same brain that's constantly processing? Who said what? Who posted what? Who likes you? Who doesn't? Here's what no one wants to admit. Drama is a poor person's entertainment system. Every shout, every fight, every piece of gossip costs you attention, emotional energy, time you could invest in building something. You don't see people with stable finances spending their evenings screaming about nothing in the kitchen. They're solving problems, reading, thinking, planning, or calmly enjoying what they've built. Poverty is loud. Loud houses, loud arguments, loud opinions, loud distractions. Wealth is quiet. Quiet offices, quiet routines, quiet focus, quiet decisions. Not because rich people are magical, but because money grows where concentration is possible. You can't build a business plan while someone's yelling in the next room. You can't study properly with a TV shouting at you. You can't control your impulses if everything around you is designed to overstimulate you. And that's the point. Your environment is constantly training your brain. If your environment trains you to interrupt your focus every 3 minutes, react emotionally to every little thing, seek stimulation instead of stillness, then your brain will have the muscle structure of a broke person. Impatient, impulsive, distracted, always exhausted, and impatient, impulsive, distracted people don't grow money. They spend it. The lowered car, covered in neon lights and stickers, with its trunk full of sound equipment, is in a garage on the outskirts of the city. The expensive, luxurious car is in the most expensive condominium in the city. The poor neighborhood is chaotic, ugly, and noisy. The rich neighborhood is beautiful, organized, and peaceful. Money hates chaos. Order attracts prosperity. Now let's move from sound to sight. Look at your physical space. Is your desk clean enough to invite work, or cluttered enough to invite avoidance? Can you sit and focus? Or do you feel guilty the second you look around? Visual chaos quietly tells your brain one thing: you are behind on everything. So instead of calmly focusing on one thing, you feel overwhelmed by all of them. Result? You do nothing intentional, just the minimum to emotionally survive the day. Clutter is not just ugly. Clutter is expensive. It charges interest in the form of lost time. Where did I put that? Lost focus. I should really clean this before I work. Lost energy. I'm already tired just looking at this mess. Now let's talk about the people in your environment. Who do you let live in your mental and physical space? People who complain about money, but never open a book, a course, or a spreadsheet. People who mock anyone trying to change their life. People who say you've changed as an accusation, not a compliment. Money doesn't stay long in places dominated by constant conflict, victim mentality, blame culture, gossip as a lifestyle. You don't even need someone to physically sabotage you. Just living in a climate of emotional instability is enough. When you're always on edge, you make short-term decisions. You choose what feels good now, not what's smart later. You look for escape, not strategy. And escapes are expensive. Food delivery instead of cooking. Impulse purchases because I deserve it, my life is hard. Nightlife to forget the misery that your environment creates. The environment makes you miserable. The misery makes you impulsive. The impulsivity keeps you broke. Cycle complete. Meanwhile, truly wealthy people do something incredibly boring. They carefully curate their environments. They treat their surroundings like a lab for growth, a temple for focus, a filter for people. It looks simple from the outside, but there is intention in everything. The noise level, the lighting, the objects they keep, the people they see, because they understand something most people ignore. Your environment hits you before reality does. By the time your bank account shows the consequences, your room, your friends, and your daily noise already knew. Now this is the quiet way. We're not here just to point fingers at your messy room and chaotic family. We're here to design a silent rebellion. If your environment is keeping you broke, you don't start with the stock market or a business plan. You start with the room you're sitting in. Let's make this practical. Create one money-friendly corner. Not a perfect apartment, just a corner. A table that's clean. A chair. A notebook or laptop. No TV in your line of sight. No random clutter. This is your quiet work zone. You go there for 30 minutes of financial thinking, 30 minutes of studying, 30 minutes of creating something that could increase your value. No scrolling, no chatting, no drama, only intentional effort. You'd be surprised how much your brain changes when it recognizes. This is where we build. Lower the volume of your life. You don't need to mute everything at once. Just lower it. Turn the TV off more often. Put your phone in another room while you work. Say "not now" to people who want to argue about nothing. You're not being rude. You're being protective of your future. Because every time you indulge in unnecessary drama, you're donating mental energy you'll never see again. Clean one part of your world every day. Not because cleaning magically makes you rich, but because order creates clarity. Clear your desk. Organize your bag. Sort your documents. Throw away what doesn't serve you. Minimalism isn't an aesthetic. It's a functional environment where your brain is not exhausted just by looking around. Audit your people. Quietly. You don't need to confront anyone. You just need to observe who drains you, who constantly talks about problems, never solutions, who laughs when you talk about building something, who always brings noise, never value. You don't need to cut everyone off tomorrow, but you do need to give less time and emotional access to people who are aggressively committed to staying exactly where they are. You can love people and still protect your mind from them. Schedule daily quiet. No phone, no music, no one talking. Just you and your thoughts for 10 to 20 minutes. Think about what you're building, what you're wasting, what you need to change. Silence is where strategies appear that noise would never let you hear. Because here's the final, uncomfortable truth. Money doesn't grow in your life because you want it. It grows because your environment allows it. If your surroundings are training you to be distracted, dramatic, disorganized, and emotionally reactive, then your financial life will reflect exactly that. But if you build an environment that is quieter, calmer, more intentional, less chaotic, your mind finally has the conditions it needs to do the boring, consistent, quiet work that money respects. You are not just the product of your job, your degree, or your luck. You are the product of the atmosphere you tolerate. Change the atmosphere. The results will follow. This is the quiet way. We don't scream. We don't flex. We don't dramatize. We observe, we cut, we clean, we build. Quietly. If this made you uncomfortable, that's good. Discomfort is the first sign that something true slipped past your defenses. If it helped you see your room, your people, and your noise differently, then you already know what to do next. Clean one thing, silence one thing, create one thing, and protect your mind like a vault. If this spoke to you, share it with someone living in too much noise. Subscribe for more quiet, hard truths. See you in the next video, hopefully from a calmer room.